What is up, guys, and welcome to another edition of Market Marauders, beating the market one trade at a time. For you, the Market Marauders investment channel helps you find best deals in the market. If something you're interested in, make sure you hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Definitely helps the YouTube algorithm promote the videos. All right, so it's been another crazy week of investing. Going to be jumping into top penny stocks, so let's do that. So first on the list, we have ticker sign XXII, and that is for 22nd Century. They ended the week at $2.54, and after hours went up 4 more cents to end at $2.58. So not too bad metric for them. If we go to the 30-minute chart, we can see that they are bullish, noted by the moving average 10 line, which is this red line, being by the moving average 50 and 100, which is this purple and yellow line. But on the channel, I like to go over some background information to see some catalysts on why they have grown. So let's do that. So this came out the 8th. So last week, 22nd Century received an order of 3.6 million new Spectrum, which is their copyrighted variable nicotine cigarettes for the U.S. government supported research. So pretty large order came in because a leading plant-based biotechnology company that is focused on tobacco harm reduction announced today that the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, or U.S. FDA, in coordination with National Institute on Drug Abuse, or NIDA, and others submitted an order to 22nd Century for 3.6 million variable nicotine research cigarettes. So pretty large order coming from them. Will definitely help them out capital-wise for their company, and definitely is one of the catalysts for them going up last week. Now this money that they're getting for this large amount of order, I think is going to continue to help fuel some of the projects that they're doing. So that's why I have them on my watch list. So first, if you're not a part of the membership team, make sure you go check out the Patreon page. It's the Patreon page, $10 a month. I have more plays, live streams, and things of that nature. If you're interested in that, make sure you go check that out. Links in the description down below. Also, make sure you go check out clothing company Sus. This is my clothing company, and we have a couple shirts on here that we're selling. So make sure you go check that out. Links down in the description below as well. Also, if you'd like to sign up for Webull and get 4 free stocks when you deposit $100 or more, link for that is down below as well. So next we go into ticker sign TUSK, and that is for Mammoth Energy. Now they ended the week at $4.09. After hours went up 1 more cent to end at $4.10. Looks like last week they touched $4.26. It ended on a pretty positive note after hours. So going to be looking at them on Monday for a potential early morning mover. Since they ended on a high note, and it seems like volume overall seems to be continually increasing, noted by the VWAP trending this moving average 10 line. Now they are bullish at the time of this video, noted by the moving average 10 line being above moving average 50 and 100. But let's go look at some catalysts for their movement. So this is one of the catalysts. Came out the 8th. Mammoth Energy announces a 3rd validation of work performed in Puerto Rico. So if we read some of the highlights from this, it says that they reported 781 pages obtained under FOIA request. Among others, highlights that Cobra was responsive to PREPA and people of Puerto Rico, mobilizing faster than the United States Army Corps of Engineers, or USAC, power industry, assigning some of the most difficult work, and was the only company to work in all phases of recovery. So it seems like they're on path to be doing a lot of mining and cultivation in Puerto Rico. So that's good for them, in my personal opinion, giving updates or reports on things they're doing. The work that they're doing definitely helps. Seems like they're, working with a couple of government agencies on here. So that's one thing to also be highlighted as well. But I'm definitely keeping my eyes out on them since they continue to move, and they're also in the energy sector. So energy sector, is kind of, in my opinion, on a semi-boom. The beginning of a boom, not as big as like the EV space, but definitely one that I'm going to be looking at in the future. So next we have ticker sign LIVEX, and that is for LIVEXLIVE. They ended the week at $2.84. After hours went up 3 more cents to end at 287. They did touch $3.15. So it's a pretty good metric for them. They are bullish at the time of this video, denoted by the moving average 10 line, being by the moving average 50 and 100. So that is also a good metric for them as well. But let's jump into some background information on them. LIVEXLIVE, if you're not familiar with them, they're a streaming company. They do streaming a lot of concerts, and definitely one that I would say is overlooked by a lot of people. I don't really hear people talking about them, but I think overall they're a fantastic company. They definitely benefited from streaming. A lot of the concert streams that you may have seen, like not like the versus battles, but like other concerts that you may have seen, were hosted by LIVEXLIVE. So on here it says that they were named the exclusive simulcaster for the Sports Illustrated Awards. So just imagine how many people are going to tune in to watch that. With the pandemic and stuff going on, people are not going to physically be there as much as they would go and stream it. But this is the company behind that streaming capability. So they're definitely going to benefit for having big deals like this behind them. And one of the things also that I think is a catalyst is that they have announced 2 million share stock repurchase program. So going on here, this is just an article talking about that. That will definitely help the company overall grow, in my personal opinion. But I think that they definitely benefited from all of these lockdowns. So I mean, if we see on here, LIVEXLIVE and Porsche Cars North America present Stay Drive with Porsche Series, which is December 3rd through 17th. That the inaugural LIVEXLIVE presents the Lockdown Awards, which was hosted by Trey Songz. So I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on. They had the whole Shaq and Gronkowski thing going on. So I mean, they're doing quite a bit of things company wise to build up that streaming capability that they have, which I think is going to help the company in the long run, because streaming, I think, is going to be, even if we go back to people going to concerts, since we have vaccines rolling out, I think streaming is still going to be an alternative for those people who opt out of that vaccine. And I think people are going to do more and more streaming than going physically to locations. So I think streaming is the future. And for this company to already, have, I guess, roots in the ground on that is amazing for that company. And I don't understand why they're trading so low. So going into the last one, we have ticker sign NIOV, and that is for NanoVibronics Incorporated. They ended the week at $1.10. After hours went down 1 cent to end at $1.09. They did touch $1.12 last week, so it's not at high. As high as where they ended, but it is a good metric, in my opinion, because it denotes that they have ended on a note closer to where they reached towards the end of that day. So I think they have potential to move if the overall VWAP will continue to be high. So if volume continues to come in and they get more volume rallying around this, then I could see this as a potential breakout. Right now, they're currently bearish, done it by the moving average 10 line, being below the moving average 100 line right here. But it looks like if you follow candlestick patterns, it looks like that they're starting to curl up. So that's good for them overall. I think for the company to end at 110 and to have 112, it's like only a 3 cent difference or 2 cent difference between this metric right here. So background information on them. We can see that they have, says, NanoVibronics amends and expands distribution agreement for its Pain Shield and Pain Shield Plus. So these are two products that they have. They're expanding distribution agreements, which means that they probably got more orders than they needed, in my opinion. So I think it's a good thing for them overall. This is like their flagship products. So for them to, expand distribution, to me, means that they have a lot more orders than they, further anticipated. So I think it's good for them. I think for the next quarter of their earnings, it will definitely show that they made a lot of money off of this product, and that they've continued to grow the company overall. So that's the list for this week. Make sure you go check out, again, the Patreon group. Make sure you go check out the clothing company as well. Drop a comment down below if this helps you, if you're getting any help from this, or if you're getting any help from the shorts that are being put out. I know a lot of people like those as well. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. It helps the YouTube algorithm, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.